Hey, Motorman here. I'm behind the camera today. That's right, I'm camera guy, and Donna is in front of the camera. Usually, she's camera girl. Hey, what exactly are you going to do today? Because you're going to have a microphone. I'm a little worried about that.
Well, I'm just going to talk about some useful tips to the lady riders out there. What you need to know before you get on that bike, get out on the road, and it'll help save your life.
And what qualifies you to talk about these techniques?
Well, I have hundreds of hours of training and practice.
Who trained you?
You did, the Motorman, the best in the world.
Okay, I guess your brown nose me a little bit, but I like that. So we're gonna go for a ride. In fact, I'll follow you on the other bike, and then I'm gonna actually give you a microphone and a camera on the helmet, and you're gonna be talking to the folks.
This is for real. I really get a microphone.
You're gonna really, because otherwise it would be just a picture of you riding down the street. So we don't want that.
Let's go. All right, ladies. Finally, I get a camera and a microphone. Just a little reflection, I guess. Some tips I want to give you for when I'm riding. Things that I've learned over the years training with Motorman. The first thing I would always say is you got to learn the proper techniques, and then you got to practice them on a daily, weekly basis. If you don't use them, you lose them. So if that's the very first thing, learning the proper riding techniques. It's a lovely day here in Florida, actually brisk. So I've got all my gear on. It's just been wonderful. Also another thing that so many of the guys and girls, especially the ladies that come, they've taken a beginner class. Well, remember, a beginner class is for beginners. If you want to stay alive out there on the road, you've got to be an advanced rider. What does that mean? That means signing up for every class you can take, buy our DVDs, especially our new Ride Like a Pro. That'll set you up for everything you need to know on how to handle your bike at slow speeds or mean streets, everything that you need to know about riding from A to Z. Go to ridelikeapro.com. What's another thing? Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, the big thing. Oh, I've ridden 100,000 miles. I don't need any help. My buddy's here. I'm bringing my friend. She needs help. Well, you know what? All those miles, that means nothing. That doesn't make the rider. What makes the rider is skill. Do you know how to properly brake, swerve, turn? If you don't, you're an accident waiting to happen. Oh, what else? Yep. Yeah, oh yeah, the ones that have all the 100,000 miles, I watch them. As soon as their bike goes below, I'd say 20 miles an hour, they have to duck walk their bike. So that means, that's telling me they have no confidence or no skill at slow speeds. So you must master the 3 techniques that we teach you and train. And I'm always just so lucky and fortunate that I'm married to the Motorman, and I get to practice and train with him every Sunday. Riders from all over the world come. It's just female, men, women, it doesn't matter. They are hungry to learn. And once they learn the proper techniques, oh my gosh, what a difference it makes in their skill and their confidence. It makes you safer. And plus you enjoy riding so much better. Oh, what else? Oh yeah, I love my full face helmet. And during our classes with training, I use my half helmet, but when I use my when I'm out on the road, I always have my full face helmet on. It's for protection in a crash. I think it's much safer than the half helmet, and it disguises me. You know, I'm not out there screaming, "Hey, look at me! I'm a lady rider all by myself on this big ass Harley." But anyway. Use your proper gear, riding gear. You know I have my little ponytail on my half helmet, but that's during class and for the shows. But out on the road, I don't display, hey, I'm a female by myself. Whatever. Just use some common sense. Try to figure out the safest way for you out on the road if you're riding by yourself. when it comes to braking, leaning, swerving, turning. If you don't have those skills, you're an accident, like I said, waiting to happen. Buy a bike that has ABS. You can't emergency brake, and if you don't practice emergency braking, well, like I said, what are you going to do when that vehicle turns left or violates your right of way? Please, you gotta practice, you gotta train. And if you're starting out, if you're a new rider and you're on your little 500-pound bike, which that's what I started out on. I started on a little Honda 600, moved my way up as I felt more confidence and skill. If you can't just make a simple U-turn on your little 500-pound bike, don't move up to that 900-pound motorcycle. Don't do it until you have some skill and confidence. Took me a while because I had a fear factor. I was afraid to lean, turn, swerve. Well, I finally got over that with the proper training, learning the proper techniques. Motorman will set you free, I'm telling you. It's just the way to go. Just gonna make sure nobody's here. Do my U-turn. I missed Kitten Trail. I missed our turn by, I don't know, a mile or so, Jerry said. So here we go. This is what I usually do. I make a wrong turn and then have to U-turn, but as you see, no problem making those U-turns on my 2020 Electra Glide. So where did that come from? That came from practice, training, practice and training. Also, don't forget, subscribe and like our channel. Give us a thumbs up, and hopefully you enjoy this video. It's just a great day here in Florida. Gotta tell you a little story. I have friends that, come ask me, are you doing a class this Sunday? Yep, come on down, practice with me. But every Sunday they come, they sit, they bring their bikes, but they're polishing their fingernails, doing whatever, talking girl stuff. And I'm thinking, wow, come on, I'm offering to train you. Jerry's here, we can do this. Let's go. Come on. So finally I get one of them on their bike, and I said, just follow me through the slow cone weave. Well, she does that. She's okay. Oh, she needs a little practice training, and then she goes and pulls over by the RV and sits down, and I pull over, and what's going on? She said, I'm good. So don't be one of those riders. Don't be like her. I want you to become the best rider you can possibly be. And that comes from skill, training, practice, knowing the 3 proper techniques. Remember, don't be moving up to a big 900-pound bike because your boyfriend or your husband thinks it's, here you go, let's do this. Well, don't do it. I've seen so many of my lady friends make that mistake, and they're scared. It takes so much longer for them to learn because they have a very, very high fear factor. So just take it one day at a time, one ride at a time. Once you get those 3 techniques down, it's like a world of, your whole world's wide open to you. So, and also you become pretty much the riding envy of all your buddies, which is also very nice.
Before we go for the ride, I think I should show everybody. I want to show them this.
What are you showing them?
I'm showing them. I got, just in case, because it's a little chilly out today, so I don't know which gloves you want to buy or you want to put on today. So
I have my gloves picked out.
Well, I think people should see this because you're a glove hoarder.
Stop.
You got, no, people should know what I put up with.
This is an accumulation of 20 years.
You got more gloves than a baseball team. Look at this. It's ridiculous.
Stop.
What's wrong with you?
I need
See
all
what
these.
I got to put up with? You don't need these. You got 2,700 pairs of gloves. And this is not all what's in the drawer. There's a drawer full out there. It's crazy. What's wrong with you? What is this?
These
Look at
are
this.
winter,
Stop
spring,
putting them back in there. I want people to see how many gloves you got. It's crazy. It's
in
outrageous.
Hey, you never can have enough pair of gloves.
Stupid. Doesn't make any sense. I got 2 pairs of gloves. That's it. I'm good.
Yeah, and so am I. I got 25 carat. And I'm
It's
good.
just here. There's another drawer full of them.
But that's all right. I have extra if anybody needs.